Yo, what's up? We're back on Ace Authority. And let's see who truly killed Detective Gipper. So, the knife was evident from, in the case, it was stolen from department evidence then. It was a bad day for department. We weren't in any shape to do investigation. A detective was killed at the police department to see where I'm at. The time of crime, 15. Scary coincidence here. It's not officially linked to this case, but I can't talk much about it. So we go to press. So let's. Something happened in the police department to her. You got a good look in your eyes there, Ryder. My boy sharp, hungry. So something did happen. And why would I have performed? But after you informed, why did you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy with another case and all. What happened? What happened at the police department that day? Detective was killed. Department. Did do any investigation? Something happened in the police department to her. Oh, I'll be doing this. Just a double check. It was stolen. So this life was stolen. Yes, but on the day of a murder. It was evidence, you say. It was in fact a murder weapon. Nice. Good so, nigga worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happened. I can hear the clapping. It was evident from the case nonsense solved. So this knife was stolen the day of murder. It was found in the source pipe of Edward's car. How to think there is a connection there? What if someone killed the detective at the police department, took the muffler from the Lana Skye, wrapped it up and hide it in a source pipe, and when Edward was driving, parking in the parking space of the building. So, but it's a hard thing to say because it won't work in that way because the source pipe is constantly pushing the air out. So there's no way that can stay in there for a long time. So the detective was killed at the police department. See what a mess. On the same day, the detective was killed in the prosecution parking lot. That's the word. Another detective was killed at the police department. That is a fact. Surprising, isn't it? Wait. It's impossible. It is possible. 2 detectives killed in the same time in a police district. One is taken and put in the Edward's car. Because with this one between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. So there's no definite when he died. That is a rough estimate. So it's possible the Detective Goodman was killed before detective was killed in the police seats and taking Detective Goodman, put in the boot. So there's no definite, that's an estimate. So, just saying. Is it that? That's a fact, surprising? Is it, Uzi? I'm at loss for words. And the perpetrator, do you have suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you can help right out. I suppose I can help if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's a sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I tell you one thing and one thing only. Oh. We might have to ask a right question. When the victim died, clearly by 15, where the victim was found. We know it's in police prison, but how was the victim killed? There might be something to it, because if how the victim killed, it was a multiple blows, or one. If it's a one blow into the chest, now Detective Goodman, there's a clear collection. But if it's a multiple blow or slashes, there's no collection at all. Therefore, it can't be Lana Skye. But how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in a force call stabbing with a knife. Life. That's exactly the same as a good detective, good man. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. We're cooked! But do you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There was more similarity between the two cases than the cause of death. It seems like I'm going to have to press this no bit harder. Time of a crime, 5:15. Gary. Another detective was killed in the police department. Reporting yeah. Oh. When did the murder of a police department occur? That's a stop question, Writer of Paris Shaw. But my boy, you're good enough this one. Time and crime. Oh, yeah. Right. So we get the location and time. So the staff is interested in, but it didn't specify whereabouts. The time of crime, 5:50. Scary coincidence. 5:15. But that's when the detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor office. What is it? A murder at the prosecutor office place and a murder at our place at the very same time. But it is possible that possibility that two people, the Detective Goodman and another detective, was killed in the police precinct, and one body was taken to the prosecutor prosecutor Parker's base. So it is that possibility. It is that possibility. What are the chances? Coincidence? I think not. Get my feeling there's a 0.001% of that happening. Chief Grant, please tell me more about the incident. It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it. Now, how you say there's no collection? Oh, because I'm a chief of police. I can't say everything I said, please, right, so you understand. Try to understand, right, so. Well, you seem taking the nickname If you can prove there's a collection, more power to you. Maybe something ties in with two murders together. Maybe there's a better idea to get to the bottom of this. Two detectives was killed by the Dean, one in the prosecution office, and one in the police department. That can't be coincidence. But that knife! What's it doing there? I better check this knife out. This knife is evident in the case of the stolen from department room. So I need to check the knife. Is it with us? Yes. There's a small token knife. There's SL-92. What's that supposed to be? Not sure, but it reminds me of similar code. The 06 maybe is a case number. That's weird. What? I don't remember where. I think I see something like this before. Something similar to what written on this tag. Wasn't that long ago either? What record again? Which means SL9 to 31. Right. So this life was stolen, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to press it again. Evidence room. Evidence room. The police department. Okay, that's even more narrowing it down. But I can't tell for sure. So it narrows it down. The evidence room. The evidence room. There's a second I heard of that. The evidence room. Because he mentioned that in testimony just now. Stolen from the department evidence room. There's a connection between these two cases. Is you happy, Mr. Wright? Happy. Happy we just handed our ticket to go down in this case. With a link between two cases, stubbornness, we finally have some leverage. Now we've got to try to justify the teacher. So just no. Close. Close. So we just do that. No. And then alright. There was evidence in the case was stolen from the department evidence room. So there's a coincidence between two cases. So you have So the first. Nope. I'm just testing. So we need to go straight in. So it's not officially linked. But it is. Nope. I need to far away. So officially linked to here, case here case. I can't talk much about it. How? But I need to check. It cut off. So how I link these two? Here's the thing. On here is not definite. There's an estimate. So we can't say no for sure. 4.5. 4.5. Okay. I'll try this. Okay. This time. But if I press this one. Yep. How the victim was killed. Grab another life. The other thing was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. Press just a little bit harder. Alright. You see this one, the tip is basically snapped off. So right. Yes, tricky. It is truly tricky. Just to check. Okay. So if I do this, nope. So just do it here. Nope. Something I miss. Life. Okay. Yep. This one is. Yep. Yeah, my mind's going blank. That's how fortunate. Still. Hold on. Nope. Let's try something. Alright. Nope. Did you say, well, out of it, right, what's your collection? Yeah, but Mr. Wright, the collection of a placement and the testimony we just heard. The life was found and not was stolen. But the police department evidence room. Not to mention, victim had on him the case number, the life is evidence tag. But we all know, so know that detective murdered at the police department was killed in the very same evidence room. Indeed. It would do seem to be too many collection for it to be coincidence. You two make a good pair. Took my 2 men to 2 days find out what you deduce right there. Chief, I will request you release your information on the victim by the police department. The Dutch Tuka party has been allowed to yet and all. Can we get information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's artificial after all. But really? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name, the victim of the department, okay? You got to tell us, nigga, why not tell us everything? Well, the case information is sticky stuff, we have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might try to get what I can get out of him. Okay, how about you telling me the victim ID number? I'm sure we're not. It's not like you're able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You will not tell me the name at all. You keep a tight knit on ID numbers, so don't get. You can go ahead and get in your hope out. Number is 5842109. Oh, oh, that's quite long. We have to remember these to drive me nuts. 82. I can't do it. I don't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim, the police department. 5842189. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning. It has to be what I think it is. But what does it mean? And let's hear what the defense has to say. They say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you? Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just... I got confused. And this is news. Just come out with the both gun blazing, like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor. I'm the defense authority, remember. This is ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Same one you might tell, personal ID. The top secret Detective Goodman ID number is 5842189. Ooh, ho, ho. And this means what exactly? Oh, wait, the ID number we heard from the chef earlier started with 82. I've forgotten. I didn't even get the first number right again. The number Chief of Police Davis was 5842189. Well, the second right. What does it means that what I want to know. 2 ID numbers are identical, in other words. Detective was killed at police department. Evidence room is Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharpest tack, righto. Sharpest tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in underground parking lot. Yet, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed in police department in the evidence room at the same time. That's impossible. What you say is the same person was killed at the same time in a completely different location. Order. Chief, what does this mean? No. I want to know, why did I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret file. I'm prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, wait a second, Reddy. There's no need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Oh, did you hear me? The officer had the grave error. Mr. Edward, they are yours. But what? How? There. We informed that yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins. The one you dismissed the day before the court case. Mr. Wright, we have heard the name before. Wait, aha! Excuse me, but this Mr. Edwards, ran away on premise. I'm here, sir, the request of a chef, sir. I got your report. Sir. You don't mean him. According to me, you don't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officers who told me, they said the report has nothing to do with Lana Skye, isn't. Detective Bruce Goodman murder in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edward, the victim name was written right on the top of the report. You messed up big time. You definitely messed up. Ah, ha, 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 snap. Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer is capable of making the collection. It does seem challenged. In any case, there's a serious error, a gross negligence of your duty on your part, worthy. But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning in the court as evidence. Then I... Oh. Oh, who's scary? I don't like it, and that's why I don't like the eyes. No such knock this time, worthy, or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what's the second rule of the evidence? No, well, Mr. Wright. Well, it's rule number 2, unrestricted evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. That's a little bit different from a Runstone. And how this rule relevant. Normally you submit a list of evidence to be used to court before the trial. This report wasn't on the list. So what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a collector was proven in court. Ooh, the collection was proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. I was doing my job. No. No. That's a grave error on Edward's side. Oh no. Seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. With all those rumors. You were even in defender's chair this past September. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edward, please give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of it and what happened. If it's nasty, then I do. You better get resolved this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. For Miss Edward. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious of history of a court. I will grant one further day as prosecution has requested. Without be suspicious, Mr. Edward. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. For your punishment, but this is for your sake. I hope it's not decisive. Farewell. Court is endured. What? Yes, please. There we go. Investigation day 2. Let's go. As per usual. February 23 to 50 p.m. Right at Norvis. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused, huh? Let's see what's going on. The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died the prosecutor parking lot and the police department evidence room. This and the evidence part. Prosecutor's office and the police department have been 30 minutes apart from by car. 30 minutes apart from car. I just want to say between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. is an hour and a half. So someone did have a chance to move the body. Ah, is that what we're going to find out? Or try to at least? Alright, let's do it. Glasses are good spirits, but I'm not sure it's just going to be much help with this. Don't be so sore, Mr. Wright. Look, we're in this together, right? I proved that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine are for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. February 23, Prosecutor's Office Underground Parking Lot. You know, I really don't think we should be worried about the police department of Myra. There wasn't even a body found here. Who cares? Yeah, it was our victim who was killed in the evidence room, no biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing, I know it. That oil drum was empty. The oil drum kept over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. My sister raising evidence of a crime scene. Love her. And for those who said they don't get along, Emma really like her sister. That's not all. It's just we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big word for a high school student. But whether there was a blood or not, there's a water or drum washed all away. And all the strength of my size, your old pearl, Mr. Wright. What's that going for? It's a razor for one thing, and that is aluminum test different. Aluminum. Lots of sticky stuff in the car washed away with no water. If you can't see it, but it's still there. Wouldn't please have already done those tests? Never trust anyone else but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me, why do I have to do it? I'm minor. I can't even drink yet. We tested blood stains with this stuff. Not drinking it. Here, look, and I drew these glasses, If I have extra pair of those things. To test a blood reaction to spray pneumanoid on it. At this, see? The sentence express it. Spray on. Okay, let's find us blood stains. I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So it's a blood stain. Remember, you're shaking. It's just that this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientifically, investigation in action. Okay, we definitely know this is a blood stain. But does this something strike you odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this? Scientific amount of blood. The perpetrator Detective Goodman thought here, right? Did there be like a bit more blood? Definitely think so. I mean, look at the blood on the sole of the victim's shoes. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'll have to be more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright. Going to mark up blood plans when we find the blood stains, okay? Pretty handy to have around, right? Yep. Yeah, this stuff pretty handy too. I save up my allowance to buy that. Lana test the fluid received by one very proud-looking Lana Skye. We can't be sure the police will reveal all the evidence in court. Sometimes the veiled and mental evidence doesn't fit with their view of case. Let's drag the hidden evidence out in the light of day. Evident night of the day, yeah. It's like we're investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Yes, I should display on anything suspicious. Ha! I wonder how that fluid of yours should react to a live steady bot. Mr. You only trust your own eye. Not bad, you too. Let me try that. Salmon. I'm not so about other fishes. That salmon looks tasty though. Sorry, it's just that the kind of kneading doesn't really get my mouth watering. You certainly put me in the tight spot today. My apologies, Star, but no, it's okay. It's my fault. Oh, well, no. I witnessed everything from that security room right here. I was afraid that I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry. You lied on the witness stand is unforgiving. And little girl, don't forget what is important here. Even the police eyewitness event were different, but I'm still. Sorry. Even if the police is eyewitness the event from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Skye stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear on my honor as a detective, he stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph of something important to tell us, but what? So you were a detective, weren't you, Mrs. Skye? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. They'll confess. They blabber like babies. You know. Oh, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can't be angel too. Nah, I wouldn't doubt it. But your stupid hat will not save you. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouth of a suspect after a suspect. And before long they call me the cop top queen. And here I thought something got a few poison from your lunches. And you were let go, fired. I felt that I found my dream job when I became an investigator. If those prim and proper prosecutors haven't let me go, I will still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL isn't. Ooh. SL one eye. Wait, it doesn't mean. What do you think about this? The SL instant is written on the knife. And that note. Goodman was a head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from the case and the murder weapon. It was due from transfer the very day that Goodman was killed. Sorry. As I suspected. SL is over, not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? What do you think about this reason? It's written with the knife. You know, I'm suspecting. How about those up until 2 years ago? Back when you coughed up green right. We found this idea here in the parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that there's definitely good smell. But it's the same ID the man who was killed in the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. February 23. Looks like Miss Skye is in questioning. Detective is ordinary her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine? How is he supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Did Mr. Grant said that we arrested a suspect on the police department murder? Let's come back later. Definitely. February 23. Police station criminal affairs. Oh, everyone's taking it serious here. Well, there was a vicious murdering of a detective down in the police department. And the same detective was killed in the same time as the prosecutor lot. Make my head hurt. But first things first. Let's go check the police department crime scene. As this is, as yes, as it sounds, dead set on the investigation. We don't mess it up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysterious or dead bodies around him right now. It doesn't look like anyone is going to help us much either. Sorry. February 23, Police Department entrance. Is if you're busy here today than it was yesterday. Detectives just run around so fast they're blurring. Doesn't make sense. The detective did get killed here after all. The evidence room is the scene of a crime. Court apartment. We got in the front desk. Here he is. It's like a kid in the amusement park. A real crime scene. Let's take a look. What's this? Obviously we know who it is. And he should have been drinking while on the work. February 23, evidence room entrance guard station. What's with the detour? This place is very aesthetic. Door the department is a guard station from all the evidence room. So beyond the door is evidence room. The scene of crime. It all seemed that way. Oh. What's wrong? Those can't tie. They're so prickly, so imposing, it's hard to dig straight. If you can't handle the cat tires, stay out of dessert. Well, I want to know if it's this guard station. Where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yeah. Look on the floor, a lasso. It's not like it's set up to drop something. Drop here. Wait, oh no. Maybe someone's trying to catch a wild ball here. But the nation missed. I saw you have an active machination. Double to walk there. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's go walking. It won't open. We thought it'd be open. I think we need someone permission to go in there first. Yep, it's this all quickly. That must be a real deal. I would think one big one would be suspicious. These can't tie. A lot on my sister actually. How so? In case of the cold rigid cell, with spies pointed in every direction. Just like her. I'm not sure if I see the resemblance. It's more of an attitude thing than the physical similarity. Fair enough. So it's not like a video feed from the evidence room here. It isn't like blinking on the monitor and say recording. I bet we could use this computer to check out who waiting out of here. There's security guard uniform had in here. It's more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. Another jacket, another pants, another. What was that called again? Gucci, yeah. Maybe that was it. It's Puccio. I think I'll keep that information myself for the time being. This swingy door make the place look more of a kind of saloon. Look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If I want to go through here, the captive should fall over out. I was more of a like, yeah, myself. There's quite a lot of alcohol. It's not healthy. So we can't do anything at the moment. I was saying, let's go check on Everest. Well, this place is classy today. As it was yesterday, I'm sure it'll still be classy tomorrow, Emma. Instantly, Edward is not here. I saw he's off doing important investigation. I heard that was his doing. I guess but we have to come back. Yeah, there's nothing important right now. Editing. Work death. Yep. So, nothing interesting here. Nothing changed at all. So, I'm guessing... That's where we found the note. The accident. Tuesday was due to transfer on the day of a murder. And detective in charge of a case with victim. I wonder what kind of case is this, Alloy? If it was kind of hard to guess by knowing the case number. Nothing. There's not much to do. Nothing, okay. Right. I'm guessing to go to... Nothing, okay. Oh, where should we begin? It's obvious we begin that then the mystery victim, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, useful, okay. Right, there's no one around the gas station. Like... This should be fine from the job if we drinking on the job. Anyway. That has been completed. Yeah, that's the problem. There's not much to do. Just cook that again. Need to ask permission first. I wonder who. Well, we know who the officer marshal. But where can we find him? Oh! This blood must be from where Lana. No, my sister is the murderer. I should call to DC at the time of crime. Her right hand is bandaged. Hey, whose side are you on? Have nothing to do with take a side, so it means another hand has blood on it. You just keep getting worse. Right, we need to keep fighting. Okay, I got idea. I got idea. Okay, doesn't work. No, okay. Worth a try. I'm pretty sure they don't like me space stuff around. Okay. They keep the place clean. It is fair. It'd be very funny if I... What, that location? Well, we got a reaction. There's clearly blood right here, spy here. Been pretty messy, someone had been tipped over or something. And planted their head right on this spine. I think it might be more painful than being murdered. I think someone put it there as a joke. Okay, I'm pretty sure someone put it there as a joke. Which is not a pleasant one. Why? Wait, hold on. Okay. Not you, anyway. So... Hold on. I've got idea. I've got idea. No. No. Look, it's not like some blood should be dripped out here. Judged by the amount of gases from the nosebleed. Nosebleeder. Maybe he's just bad. Mr. Edward slapped someone from the pendant. What does Detective Consume face come to mind? Huh? Nothing else. Interesting. Why there's blood there? Why there's blood there? It'd be hilarious if I sprang you. No. Can I get... Hold on. Hold on. It'd be very funny, no. No, it won't work. It won't work. I'm pretty sure the police would turn around and like, what are you doing with that stuff? That'd be hilarious. Anyway, that's a better try. But why though? Why is the question? Hold on. If I remember the cutscene. Nope. Nope. Worth a try. Let's take a break and have a hydration break. Make sure you drink some drinks. Yep. Right. And the thirst have been cleansed. Oh, crest. I can't say the word again. Have we checked the blood on the lasso? No. I did scan the area. We're just going to ignore that cat tie, so... Yeah, there's not much to do here. It'd be very funny if I sprayed down the drugs. There's not much. Not much. I think there must be a way to get her to spill some secret. Let's take a look at this. You? Yes. You say you wanted some hot tea, right? Oh, no, thanks. Alright, so that. So we need to find a way to get her talking about the... What's it called? SLI, isn't... Let's take a look. Yep. Yep. We need to find the case. We need to get the case. Yep. Yeah, no. Not much. There's nothing to be found. It's about as red as a sport car can get. Yep, it's pretty red already. The body was found in the car trunk and the lock on the trunk was broken too. Look at this, why Miss Skye chose his car. What model car is it? I think it's just called sedan or coupe, something like that. There's a car type, Mr. Wright, not models. You go on to Mr. Wright is supposed to know these things. Maybe it's about time I get my driving license. Yep. Might need to. So I could get around easier. Yeah. Yeah, seems so. Yeah, the fence spell like be trying this. No time like this, no present. I might give it a try. No. E. It's okay, don't cry. Maybe lunchtime is nitpick team. True that, true that. Which web is it? Don't miss no time, no present, that's why I quit and run over myself. Hiya. That's okay. A strong woman. Yeah, Lana Skye is a strong woman. Yes, but let's see for it. Hey, you're touching the stuff we don't really touch. So here, did my ears know my ears? Maybe it's due to barometric pressure. Yep. Alright, there's nothing. Read. Yeah, I'm stuck. I think we wrote to hit ourselves, but there's no royal. Maybe we should present something. Do. Yeah. There's no way off. Think about it. I should have taken the picture from the guard room. However, I get frustrated sometimes, so he went straight to the scene of crime. Passed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after crime. There's 5 minutes of the whole problem. Holding my testimony as the worst. 5 minutes was the problem. Mr. Starr, you're lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I have my testimony disregarded before, and I'm not going to have it discarded yet again. Just not that time. That time. I tell you. Nope. But finally, those can really open my eyes to truth, but nothing to them deposable. Deposable to whom? 2 years ago, it was a bigger case I have handled. Police and prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't solve it. On the contrary, it was solved cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. And the criminal got what was coming to him, and it doesn't get any cleaner enough than that. The only problem was they never find the decisive evidence. Not a shred. Well, the criminal was executed on the basic of evidences of sort. Made up evidence. What? I mean, they execute someone with the fabricated evidence. Best part comes to several months of the trial. After the detective involved with the case were dealt with, some demoted to permanent, others found themselves out of job. And there were those. Myself, another person you know well. But it could be Officer Marshall. Yeah, Detective Dick Marshall. That means Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. This professional detective investigated the case from every angle. Jake was perfectly determined, and then it's over. He was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. I haven't forgotten SL and I. There was another side in the case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now, and no one up in the fancy officer could stop us. Well, there's not just a cell. The only one reason I can sell lodges in the curse office. I come here to meet my old friend and boyfriends that can help me investigate Mrs. Girl or boyfriend. How many does she have anyway? That's when our detective of SL has disappeared without new evidence. I have a big collection. So, Wookie, what? Seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. So you should take this stub down Salisbury steak lunch. And a certain guy who will help you if attempting with the street. Mr. Starr. Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his? Are you going out? Why you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, where he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. We got along so well with my sister, made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. It would be when Officer Marshall was detective. But now, he was so cold. Take her meanly cooperating on this investigation. We put it the past to rest. It were nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall, Alright. February 23, Police Department entrance. This place is charged with... Please. Oh, wasn't that? Where's steak lunch, please? Oh, is he? Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat. Pat. How a busy man. Oh, I need to steak lunch from lunch none. Oh, you mean one of these? Absolutely not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. There's no time for his despair. We caught our criminal. We need evidence. The criminal. You mean I heard about stabbing the police department advertisement, right, pal? Someday a detective was killed in prosecuted parking lot. Another detective was killed in police park. And the preparator. Do you have a suspect? Yeah, there was a suspect. Got arrested a minute back. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Every day is topsy-turvy. But Detective Gomson, who was it? Municipal, oh no, and it's just me steak lunch photo. Stand around me, talking, and isn't going to feel my funny. Hey, wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, they head on Detective Santa Pal. Question is to be over, so I figure he's down, having a good cry. Later. He ran off the evidence room. Oh, this is basically just off to run a start. It's not there. So I guess... R2. Right. Let's just go to... February 23. You'll feel better and Bandigal. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yes, I guess they did. Let's not go far down the road right now. Things would get confusing. Well, stop. So that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator. I say I was permitted to go, so that's what I said. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but Mr. Edward is anywhere in premise. I'm here, sir. The request the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Officer Mickens, so you got here to detention? No, sir. I'm not, sir. Just an hospital man. Just an like in the Nam, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver the report? No, sir. How I said this. Wait, here's in the... Here, Officer Mickens. You didn't you? Please bring to Officer Mickens reporting, sir. What? What? No, this is unexpected turn of offense. Dude, stop with that. Sir, I'm a man with a general affairs, sir. Sir, out. I can hear you fine. Officer Mickens. I have some business, but that day, sir. Sir, we're evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard in evidence room. That's right, sir, because the evidence kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer is none other than the Officer Marshall. Yes, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. The suspicious person in the evidence room. The suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Ow! What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, after they went white, I saw red and black out. When I come to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there's no one to banter me, sir. Sir, I did what I could do to wrap it up, sir. Bandaged his hand. Just like Mrs. Skye. Oh. Got another similarity between the case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first. Tell me how you hurt your hand. I didn't mean to pry, but are you preparator correct? You killed Detective Lucy Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. if you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, to label me victim, I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well. That, yes, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. You don't know the victim, Detective Goodman. Yes, sir, if I have to label him a stranger or total stranger, I say he needs heavily of total stranger side, so you didn't know him. So I work in a tiny department devoid of life, light, or other creatures of comfort. I don't know any detective, so he was a total stranger. Why did you stab him? Sir, I have no intention to kill him, no, sir, none. Nor I have any recognition of killing him, sir. You need someone here is more confused than I am. About your hand. Did that happen during the course of crime? So you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? Sir, but there's nothing I can do. Nothing you could do. To tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when Detective pointed the knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I know, I was unconscious. Next thing you were, when I was open my eyes. I wasn't on evidence room, or no. No, because Detective Goodman has disappeared. But then I looked up, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock, oh, the horror, sir. The sorrow, sir. Can't imagine how I feel. The victim body disappeared. That's some story. That's some story. Right. That's quite a lot going on right now. Yep. Yeah. Nuts. And you know, you can take a look at this. Hey, that's it, sir. That's it. That's what my head was blank until the very moment. Sir, now I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct, that card was of course of all. This ID card. Exactly, sir, that was exactly it. Nothing could be exact, sir, nothing. I better put him to one never did put. Can you tell me what is it that you do remember? Also, you may say I'm not no patrolman, I'm not no alarm real. And I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. That's when you thought you looked suspicious. So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. And that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? So I saw you. I was flustered as you are right now. I whooped and leaped at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do undo to others before they undo to you. My father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir, everything went right. Then I woke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why said they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim who he met at the scene of a crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, you have no way victim meaning victim. If the body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That's it, sir. I did say something on this night. But you still ended up here. They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day at the time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room, sir. That's what they say. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. videotape from the security camera. This crime, my crime, this crime, I swore to stamp out the stare on me on the tape. You waited until to tell us this. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, sir. I have my hand over my bandage. And I don't deserve it. No thanks, but I'm old. Go better check out this crime scene. Let's go. Hold on. Yes, this looks exactly the same as he posing right now. That's cute. Hey, Mr. Wright, look, standing at the chief detective desk. This is Police Chief Grant. And you all saw this is all him. No one means. Is there anything missing? Sir, I'm sure it's not the most perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage can, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion behind his computer monitors, inside his personal coffee machine. I see if anything does turn up. You call me right away, deal. Yes, sir. Miss Gower, the place again, sir. Chief Detective looks nervous and flustered. Oh, my Wright, my boy, have been swimming. Have you been swimming much? Oh, Chief Grant reporting for the duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? This happens gonna be okay. How worthy. You know, they're doing a query committee with him. Sounds like a creation. Yep, they have to no end of trouble with the boy since last year. Humiliation of Gold Lake. It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defender's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in the case. Right, on karma. A legend who was have defeated his 40 years career in a court to fix it, so he was caught for forging evidence. But I didn't do anything wrong, he did forge evidence. In any case, prosecutor officer is a bit of turmoil, might say. Well, they do just everything to restore the reputation. Now, depending on what your committee decided, could be bad for Worthy. What? Oh, it doesn't look good for him. Anyway. It was downright odd, I tell you. Detectives getting killed on the turf, and their turf too, I mean. Yeah, being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it is possible. Yes, that's what the evidence say. The man was stabbed in two locations at the same time. That's what it said. What evidence is this? Right, right. Oh, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. This particular is neurosensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wouldn't expect much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff secret. Can't stand them. You know, it's a poor job just keeping Chief of Detective traps shut. It was one you were picking on earlier, huh? We saw that. Whoops. I wonder what it was. And what the Chief of Detective to do. Try and find evidence on Officer Merkins. But here's the thing, Officer Merkins don't know who Scoopman is, therefore there's no motive. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Okay. Nope, no one's there. Okay, release check. Nope. I was wondering to take a look at this. Oh, sorry, I'm doing that stuff. Through, I say. Goodbye, the guy who's got him to sit still up there, the bishop one. So, me, Detective Gumshoe, either him or dance a blue badger. Oh, okay. Yep. Right. Just checking through. Hmm. Let's check. I need to find out. Right. Let's go to test everything. Try to fit it out the way get in there. exactly the chief of police want you to do. There's you over there. Let's get my desk. He wanted me to check for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to good man is still there. Of course not. Except this. What? Pick up something. Silver not is not as important. You haven't finished writing it. Outside the report is only half complete. For everyone. I just wonder if you take a look at this. Really? No. I know the Canadians has a tape, but the craft took the gunshot was fake. This is good. No one suspect the cast tape this day and age. It's not writing a report, it's writing a novel. Fair enough. Oh, funny one, this is not tidier than I expected. Spent a lot of time in the desk. Yep. Actually, I'm wondering if I can ask her a favour. I never thought the day would come to Wright when he asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Oh no, Wright. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after Wright, please. I do not like a selfish man. How come everyone asks me? So, can I borrow $50? I'll give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart content. Lock yourself out. This is good to show you never know until you ask. I'm here for you. You can borrow this. Oh hey, it's a detective ID card, is it? It's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, sort of. Hold on. Do your best now, native oaks. Pardon me. That's pretty cool. Naval does it. Just stick with your ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because we get to into evidence now, sir. This is bad influence. A bad influence on the girl. Depends how you feel it. Right. Let's go. Let's see. If it is right beyond the door. Oh, the ID card from Chief Grant. Let's just walk in. Well, open. Aha. Got read it, turn off, see. What's the security guard thinking? How do you part this? Well, what's the main bar? I'm being the sky so grey. Officer Muscle. Why do I have to be him? What's that there have to be him look for? May have to miss here's Muzzle. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! The card got here on your chest. I better be stuffed about these parts. Yeehaw! Well, as we stand here, get along in the dodgies. Crime scene and waiting. And the card reader's on again. While we're here, I'm wondering if I can ask you some questions. So I come bow. I have no mind to tangle with your homebrats. You're busy then. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said that you have no mind to tangle with us, homebrats. The smell. Ah, Remind me of Texas. Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, it is always special when I try to fish in on another day. This is for my baby. Oh yes, Mr. What's this? What's wrong? Files. The peanut steak lunch. I see. I didn't see. What does it mean? Steak lunch is the Officer Marshall. Alright, but no, you've been asked. Num. Editing. Snack. Just like. He's ready to talk. Finally. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of the security room for evidence room, right? You've got a good eye, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekin at the detention center told us that poor nigger Doogie told keep getting his one name wrong and calling him Meekney. Told us something. He said that when he was stabbing occurred, he worked at the station. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, maybe not lucky, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. Fair enough. So, what you were doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was gulping down the highway and the zip of my steel Zippy. He was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. Car. There's no need for people here anyway. There's no vanguard machine. Big band up job keeping the eye on this place. Mini security camera system. I don't hate to be seen much. Can't like a stew broccoli dead steak and that's your steak, you know. Mr. Starr told us something. He said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be raw, hard, and grangle on the scene of crime. That's all gone now, and I drink a horn and parry fire. He's still investigating the SLI. Instant urgent Muscati. That's what my case all solved on the record books. That smelled like a bad game of poker. Can't let it go. That's all we do to it. What kind of case was it anyway? I heard the name so many times, but no one told us what had actually happened. There was some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the day of our case. That's right. The evidence for transfer. Edward was talking about the transfer at all. You know, there may be 2 of the machine we see 2. Only 2 of them, there must be dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and Mishira. I like them very much, but I still kind of thought it was a mistake. He is the one to understand. Here are the security cameras. It's the one Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happened to the tape, or automatically raised every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, the one of the tapes. I reckon there might be. Your security card, and you reckon. And one more thing. You want to go inside the evidence room? You need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. Card reader leave the record of every ID that passes through. There he is. So this is an ID card record. Hey, I've seen this somewhere before. Who the heck is 77777777? Sorry, but I mean that. I can't show you more than that. Here we have it. We haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw the number on the record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's somewhere I can prove the record's tied to the stabbing. So I could explain this whole transfer thing about. We keep on the only evidence from the shelf cases in the room. They kept it until beside in detective supervision for 2 years. We could reinvestigate them. As it turned out, there was mistakes. See, what happens to the evidence after 2 years? They go to sleep forever underground vault in the county sheriff department. That's what we call transfer. We do it every February. Let's see now. Transfer is not confusable for all cases. 2 years after the case is over, it's still closed, they're forever dead. Never be reopened again. Never be reinvestigated. That happened to SR9 2 days ago. shift back in the Wild West. Didn't place of much faith in evidence. The only thing they entrusted was the shooting hand. Neither Wild or West here. But that's this, they are two different things entirely. I guess, I lost. There's evidence over this guy. Let's check this place out first. February 23, evidence room, section 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So the evidence room is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to be grass and trees. This is filled like a book. Last time, Mr. Wright, you can't scare me. Hey! Well, the door is right there. So I thought you were a ghost. Wouldn't recommend going around smacking a ghost on the head, pal. It is true what I heard. These do I look like a selfish man? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. So cheerful, please go on. Hello to anyone, $50, even me. That's what you're talking about. After I was put in a charge investigation for today. Just for today. Just for a day. But guess what? You've got permission from Chief. So you're boss for a day. Cheese, thanks. First of all, you want to have this. Evidence floor plans added to court record. This keeps piling on. So there's nothing much. Boss for a day. So Detective comes to your boss for a day. That's right. His order of the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're a boss, well, you all know where's your underlings. It's just using yesterday Friday to prepare for tomorrow's trial. Otherwise, he got kicked out of investigation again. I'm adamant though. Going to take the control and put the case to rest. But evidence locker power. You have locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe. Of course. I'm a detective after all. They gave me the locker doctor in the open power. Only you can open. I always believe in Mr. Edward, no matter what happened. So Mr. Edward is with the inquiry committee right now. They are trying to figure out who's responsible for the messed up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call a fate. Mr. Edward just can't get away from that case. The case. Yeah, the case. Yeah, so not instant, of course. That's the beginning of the end of it for Mr. Edward. Maybe we get him to tell us more about the case. This place is more like high-tech than you might think. If a locker is picked to one, detective can open it. Using the ID card, well, that's the dim part. ID card can be lost. Well, I'm on the card. And since entering the voice already. Sounds like a lot. Yeah, but I can use my own right hand. Right hand. Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The knock, if each knocker is coded with fingerprint. The only knocker we open is our own. Funny, they look like normal knockers. This is our latest model. They're trick to handles, see? The handles. The side of the handle is the center. If with one person touch it, you get a shock. If that's what happened to my hand, we'll be black and smoking every day. In any case, this knocks are obvious. Even more people force don't know about the fingerprint knocks. Right. What's this? Blood. It's another wound, but there's definitely a handprint here. Not like someone tries to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, if there's another blood stain left in the room. This. Oh, something been broken in the big making all those pieces. Detective Thompson, you go around making me some kind of googling. Only from the case. Case DSL is in power. So they stick all the pieces there. Another piece of outside evidence. I wonder what the shape pieces would have ever spoken. You could try put it back together. Ha! Good up, pal. There's no trouble. I just when I spent 3 hours on that before I'd have to give up. That's why I carry around the tube of glue. This should look like a bottom. Let's try put the rest in the place. Oh, puzzles! Right. Okay. Noted. There we go. There we go. Oh, I think I did it. But some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far 2 minutes myself. Probably some fittest it. So some pieces stolen, I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like a most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. So it's not like someone bashed it with their head open with that. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Careful, detective comes soon. Oakland, upset my detective. It's evidence from the occasion of me as a lie. Got a tag on it. Rubber glove. It's only one pair. There's one open and ready to take in outdoors in it. As knock is coded with detective good man print. Are you sure it's okay then if I open up that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we close it. True. What's a saw and paint doing here? Since the door of tar, through art always be ward against oppression. I noticed the blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we witnessing the birthplace of a blue badger. Well, I might say this is my studio. Here, an advertisement. Right. Time. I knew it. It's so much about time, friend. Ah, it's a matter of detective. This knocker. It's mine. It's yours. Please. You have to help me when they come take me away. Promise you I testify that I won't hurt a fly. You will do that for me, won't you, pals? There's a water clue. Got to tell the full plan. How do you guys beat me? You can't trust the police. What, you're a detective? That's a lot of blood. There must be one massive pool of blood. Never see anything like it. Not professional, but what's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman. That to the Union. The pieces of someone happened in front of this knocker. I can notify for a plan. Hey, if they wanted my opinion, you should have asked. Okay, nothing else. There goes quite a lot. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. I mean... it's a... Hold on. There we go. Well, there's no handprint on there. No, I don't think there's much. Yeah. Need to talk to the something is right. Not finished. Yeah, that's it for now. Let's save it here. We learned something new. But that's it for now. Until next Wednesday, I will see you then. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you then. Bye.